We got to get your prediction really quick for the Jake Paul versus AJ fight.
I say whatever the script says. I think it's scripted. You know what I mean? I just, I gotta. For me, it's like I don't know no other man that would be 215 and fight a guy 250, but me. This is real boxing. This is the real business right here. I don't see guys in the business trying to fight guys that high of their weight. I fight guys 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds heavier than I. I'm known for it. I'm the only one that known to do that. Everybody else I've seen complain, and he's too big, he's too big. But this is different. So I think whatever's scripted, because now he's really actually fighting a fighter. And not only just a fighter, he's a former champion, and he's active. He's still active and going. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a big deal for Jake, though. You know what I mean? So it can be proven wrong. I can be proven wrong, but I think it's scripted and it's going to go by scripted. If it's not scripted, I think AJ will knock him out.
I believe that might be the case, I don't know. It might be scripted, it may not be scripted. Who knows? But there is a theory right there that the fight is scripted, and Jake Paul would win. If it's not scripted, Anthony would win. Who knows? I don't know. What do you say about this thing? Write me in the comments.
Jake Paul's beaten Anthony Joshua. Well, the script has been released early. There you have it. Jake Paul beats Anthony Joshua. Unanimous decision? Split decision? We don't know.
Really?
Jake Paul's got his hands raised. Eddie Hearn's fuming. AJ's, what the hell, he robbed me? Oh, seriousness, do I think the fight's scripted? No. So Jake Paul, don't sue me. But if this is the final outcome, check his bank. Check the contract. That's all I'm going to say. This is an 8-round fight. For this outcome would mean Jake's got to survive 24 minutes of fighting against Anthony Joshua.
That's
if AJ can't get him out of there, forget about the Fury fight. Forget about any future fights, mate. Hang up your gloves. I'm actually really excited for this fight, though. AJ could kill him. If we're being totally honest, AJ could literally kill him.
Yeah.
He could absolutely twat him out the ring. Is that going to happen? Probably not. I reckon he's going to go easy on him. I'm going to be honest. I think he'll play with Jake for a couple of rounds, just jab his head off, jab and move. I don't think he's going to try and knock him out. I honestly don't. I hope I'm wrong, but that's my point of view. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're new here, drop me a like and a follow.
Well, I think Anthony Joshua is a professional and Jake Paul is a YouTuber, so that's not his main profession, So Anthony Joshua is way more successful in this field than Jake Paul, so it's going to be hard for him to win, unless it's scripted. Unless it's scripted, it's going to be over for Jake Paul. If not, if it's real fight, Anthony Joshua, there is no reason Anthony Joshua will not win. I don't see any reason that Anthony Joshua cannot win over Jake Paul, unless it's scripted. That's what I think. You don't know what's going on in this world, but the reality is Jake Paul winning over Anthony Joshua is very, very unlikely. I do not think that can be the case. We'll see after the fights.
Yeah, you're correct. If Anthony Joshua won, Anthony killed this guy. Listen, a lot of questions, blah, blah, blah. Only one, my answer. Anthony Joshua is Olympic champion. First. Jake Paul, it's, sportsman, YouTuber, showman. Rolls Royce, Fiat. Listen, it's true. I'm not, типа, я не обзываюсь.
I have nothing bad in mind.
Yeah. It's just true. It's business, more money. Only this.
So we need to pray for Jake Paul.
Yes. I will pray Jake Paul because I want to fight with Jake Paul in Octagon.
Do you think that
Pray for Jake Paul, you know. We gotta pray for Jake Paul. You know, he compares it with a car, you know, like Rolls Royce versus Fiat. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul is Rolls Royce versus Fiat. That's how I understand it personally, you know. He explained it in a right way, I believe. It's going to be very hard for Jake Paul if it's a real fight, unless it's scripted. It doesn't make sense for Jake Paul to fight with Anthony Joshua, you know, champion, strong man. We'll see. We'll see.
Why did you do that? To be the heavyweight champion of the world. His chin's gone, but he's still Anthony Joshua, which is stiff and no rhythm, no skill, just power.
You're serious about fighting him?
Yeah.
Come on. Even his brother, you know, Logan Paul, is telling Jake Paul, why did you do that, you know? There's no reason for Jake Paul to do that. He's already rich, he got money. He's a sportsman, he's a good fighter, I know, but against Anthony Joshua, it's not good for him. You know, he can fight with different kind of YouTubers, different kind of kickboxers or boxers from different leagues, but against Anthony Joshua, it's not logical for me personally. It's not logical, and he called Anthony Joshua
No rhythm.
stiff with no rhythm. Come on, you guys, you have a rhythm. Come on, you cannot criticize him like that. You know, he said he have no skill. Anthony Joshua have no skill. Come on, in just power. He's powerful, of course, but he's not just power. You know, you need skill to win champion. To be a champion, he was a champion. So being a champion with no skill doesn't make sense. Come on, I do not think it makes sense. What do you say about this?
It's already written
Where?
in the history books, brother.
Of course. Not much.
No, it is. You'll see. There's only one God, and God wrote
You
it.
see with Jake, what I learned about Jake is that he's a mental person. This is my observation.
Yeah.
Not only the physical aspects of training, but the way he thinks, meditation, breath work. If I can break his soul and I can break his mentality, then I've broken Jake. I know the person that's in front of me. Gotta take your soul in the ring.
Only person that can do that is God.
I knew he was gonna say that. I've just seen in fights when I can see someone's frequency leaving their body. You can just see a small glimmer of someone that's just about to start fading. Keep exploiting that until some people give up.
Straight, by the way.
Some people get knocked out. And they're breaking spiritually and mentally.
How can you reach his spirit? Come on, man. That's a huge trait, by the way. Anyways, well, whether that is a big trait or not, that's it for today. We will wrap it up, you know. So, who do you think will win the fight? Jake Paul or what was his name? Anthony Joshua, yeah, come on. I forget his name. Who will win the fight? We'll see. Anyways, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.